Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us tonight for the presentation of a Resilient Veteran Program. My name is Ian Tucker, and I am a library assistant with the Springfield-Greene County Library District. I'm your host for this evening and will be monitoring the chat for technical issues and other concerns as they arise. This evening's presentation is brought to you by Chris with the Sheepdog Impact Assistance, and recorded version will be posted on the library's YouTube channel in the coming weeks. To hear about upcoming library programs, be sure to visit our website or pick up a letter of our bookends at your favorite branch. You can also go to thelibrary.org/newsletter to sign up and receive emails about upcoming programs tailored to your interests. Now I'll hand things over to Chris and we'll get started. So let me go here. Welcome. So Chris, if you just want to introduce yourself and then go on to the history of Sheepdog.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Thank you for having us today. My name is Kozisek, and I am the team leader for Sheepdog Impact Assistance, the Southern Missouri team. Excuse me. Sheepdog has been around since 2010. It was started by a group of veterans that one of them in particular, Sergeant Major, has just been gotten out of the service and was looking for a way to continue his service and continue to give back to the communities. And so they started with disaster response missions. They would go out to disaster affected areas, provide different services. They'd chop down trees that had fallen over or help clean out homes that had been flooded. And that grew into our organization as is today with Sheepdog Impact Assistance. There's three tiers or three avenues that we try to focus on. The first one being the disaster response missions. Second is something we call outdoor adventures, where we take veterans, law enforcement officers, firemen, EMS, first responders, and that have been either injured in the line of duty, or maybe they're suffering from post-traumatic stress, or they need that camaraderie. They retired or need that camaraderie in their lives. Or people that just want to help out. We take them and get them out, get them off the couch, get them to do different things that may inspire them to struggle well and to live their best lives. And we also are starting a new program called the Warrior Path Program, which is an 18-month program designed to teach struggle well principles. It was founded by the Boulder Crest Foundation, and they recently accepted us as one of their program givers in the Arkansas area, out of Rogers, Arkansas. So we'll be starting that program up in the next few months.
Awesome. So I know you kind of answered this a little bit, but just more in detail, how does Sheepdog help local veterans in Springfield? Is it more kind of a social community to get to know people, or what else can they do to help local veterans?
Sure. The social aspect of it is there. We do in the Southern Missouri area, Springfield, Branson, Joplin, this area throughout here. We do a social aspect. We'll have monthly meetings, or what we call get off the couch events, where we try to get those that are interested or members and volunteers to get off the couch and come out. We may go on a hike one day. We may have for Christmas, we did an ugly sweater party for our December meeting. We may go out to dinner one night, or just go play cards at somebody's house. So there is that social aspect. We also provide services as far as our outdoor adventure programs. If we know somebody that's struggling, if they're having a hard time with reintegration, or they're suffering from maybe post-traumatic stress, or depression or anxiety, or an injury, we'll send them out with a group of sheepdogs. All of them are vetted, so they have that sheepdog background. They were either in the military or have a law enforcement or first responder background. So they're all like-minded. Everybody kind of bonds really quick over those about having a similar background. And we'll take them to maybe we may go four-wheeling, and may go axe throwing, or all over a 3 to 5 day period. You do all these different activities and we're taught different things about how we can do better in our lives to struggle well, what we can do to not only improve our lives, but the lives of those around us, and how we can turn that struggle that we're feeling into a strength. And then we also have our Warrior Path program, which is in greater detail. Really, it truly helps people learn how to reshape their struggles, and understand that we are who we are, and we're not what happened to us. It's all about getting together and learning to struggle well, and to be your best self. So those are the three things, in addition to our disaster response missions that we go out on, that we really offer to serve the community of veterans and first responders.
Okay, so can you talk a little bit more about the natural disaster help or the relief, kind of what they do?
Now those, when we get a tornado or a hurricane comes in, there's obviously the people that are going to be down in those areas that need help. So we will muster up a team. And for example, when tornadoes, I think it was back in 2018, we got a tornado here in Ozark and down in Carl Junction, I believe it was. A sheepdog team went out to Carl Junction and was helping people cut trees out of their yards, tarp roofs, muck out homes, provided food and water to the local residents there that were in need. We sent a team to survey the Ozark area, and help and offer our services there. The Bahamas, when the Bahamas had those hurricanes I think it was last year, we sent multiple teams down to help them. So we'll send them all over the country. For our local area, we're lucky. Our headquarters is in Rogers, Arkansas. So when something does happen, we do have a natural disaster somewhere, we can send people to Rogers, Arkansas. They'll jump on in trucks and buses there, and we'll ship them directly into a disaster-affected area where they can serve their community, serve those people that need that help, whether it be offering food and supplies, or physically helping them clean out their yards, their homes, or help bring some comfort to those people that are suffering so badly at that time.
Okay, and then a couple more questions. So does this cost anything to the veteran or the people that join Sheepdog?
So we have two types of memberships. We have a full member, which every full member has that Sheepdog background. They've been vetted. They are former current military, first responders, law enforcement, retired or current. And that cost, I believe, is $85 for a lifetime membership. And in return for that, you become a true member with voting opportunities, things like that for the organization. They send you a pretty cool box of swag and stuff from our national office, just to let them know they appreciate you and they're glad to have you on board. There's also a volunteer status where it doesn't cost anything. You sign up, you're eligible to come to all the events and everything else. If you have that Sheepdog background and you sign up as a volunteer, you're still eligible for all of the events that we do as far as outdoor adventures and the Warrior Path program. And our programs, like for example, our Warrior Path program comes at no cost to the participants. I went through Warrior Path program in Virginia, and it was absolutely incredible. They called me up. I did the application process. They called me up, and within a couple of days, I had a plane ticket, and boom, I was out there doing the program. Our outdoor, we will provide funding for outdoor adventures. So when you go out, we'll pay for your gas, we'll pay for your travel expenses, and when you're out there, whether it be in Yellowstone or Rogers, Arkansas, or doing something on one of maybe the Muddy River adventure that they do, things like that, we cover all the expenses for that.
Okay, so last couple questions for you. How can I contact you, and then what should I expect when I contact you?
So to get a hold of our organization, they can go to www.sheepdogia.org, and give them all of our national references that have all the application process for the PATH program, and then extra information on that. We have a Facebook page, which is Sheepdogia _ Southern Mo. And then if they would like to get a hold of me directly, anybody's more than welcome to. My phone number is 417-229-3180. And also you can get me hold of me on email, which is ckozisek@sheepdogia.org. And all of that contact information is on our website and Facebook page.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity.